From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19. That's right. 19 tackles.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
10 yards on the
If that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go. 18. That's right.
Stroud off of play action. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And not much more there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. 18, what's that?
They kick the running back in motion. They give on 2nd to Hall. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
On the quick, right?
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Anytime you go on the road and you can put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Ashton Doolin now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Pat the 60. Pat. Hey, smash Broncos. Go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On the ready.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's downfield. He's got it. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
It's a gain of 20.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20.
First down.
And it'll be first down, Colts.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call. The receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Third down, they need 7. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
7 Pirates. 7. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
No throw. 3rd and long. It's his running back. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. And send him over right. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Blast through midfield. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Here we go. 41-yard gain. And the Texans first down.
Here's Hall once more. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
All right. 18.
Stroud off the play fake. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans stretch their early lead to 9. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Caught, nice game left side. And he's out in the clear. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. A higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action with Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he'll get it up to the 44. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They have it on 2nd and short. Stroud completes it quick. And he'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Texans.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
All right. Tony.
On play action, here's Stroud. Rolling out to his left. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They'll go right side with Hall. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. We're going 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
18. That's it. Robbie.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing we see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ready.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Come on. Cougar 19.
Shotgun, hand out to Taylor. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
19 Tiger. Ready?
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's good for a couple of yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Play action. It's Richardson. Fits it through the middle. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
79 Broncos. Hawk 70. Let's go. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Dump off to his fullback. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing from behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal.
Now carried by Giddens. We're working a couple yards past the line. Christian Harris on the stop.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Hey, Panther 60. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down Colts.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Going with the screen to Taylor. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Check Bobcat, check Bobcat. Here we go, check.
This is Giddens. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Let's go now. Cougar, three. Let's go.
Here's Giddens. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Seven Pirates. Check out.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong.
Got it. Ready?
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Stephanie Lions.
Staying open.
Ready.
Run here with Giddens. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's second and 13.
Street, Hawk 70. Panther 11.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Throw caught at the 6. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Running it here with Giddens. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal.
Second and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Need hardly anything here. Second and inches. Another for Giddens. And he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first.
It's third.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out third down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on third down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Ready.
Third and goal for Richardson. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
14, Texans 10. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
All right. 18. What's up? Get him.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
48-yard line.
They go right back to Hall. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion left. From the gun, Stroud. Collins got it left side. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take the lead just before halftime.
Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans push their lead to 3.
17. Colts 14. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
70. Let's go.
He'll throw it. Headed out right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Doolin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
Richardson. Here's a screen for Giddens. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Across midfield, and he's brought down at the 44.
Smith on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
All right.
Noel going in motion right. From the gun, it's Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Man in motion here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
It's
a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Motioning left is their running back. Stroud off of play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Nick Cross there defensively.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Here we go. 118.
One of the tight ends motions right. Hall running between the tackles. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means third down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
How's it tonight? Run. Go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever got the ball fully in.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And they are unable to double their lead.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 44-yard line.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Three. Cowboy 80.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled after a nice pickup on it. We've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Ready up.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
70 Lions.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Rig alert. 19 tight. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumping this underneath. It's Giddens. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
18.
They start to drive the ball. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Tackled at the 27-yard line.
That's kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
They give on second to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with third down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
All right. 118. That's it. 2 Jet. You got tight. You got tight right there. 19 Tyson.
Shotgun now, first round. Into the hands of Dell. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
All right. 18. That's it.
They'll work against the blitz. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Good.
A give left side for Hall. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Charvarius Ward brings him down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they go, getting set for third and 4.
Now, that's it. 118. That's it. Speed left. Good.
He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
All right. 118. That's it. Hey, you
The toss right side to Hall. This is ahead for about 5. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
How gets that? Hot. 18. What's up?
Now here he goes on the boot. Connects with his back. Hall. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll motion him out of the backfield. First and 10, around to Mixon. And gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they find them after just a yard. It's third down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. Third down.
Here we go. Swat. Another swat. Hey, uno more.
To the air, Stroud. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on four. Running for it, Mixon. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A 14-yard pickup on 4th and 10. Well done. And they surprised a whole lot of folks by picking up that first.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort. Nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Motion. On 18. What's that?
Keeping it with Mixon. Big gap up the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Oh, right.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Oh, ready.
Running back sent in motion. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans making a 9-point advantage. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays. Really, there's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. But when you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole nother set of issues for defenses.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for
Fairbairn
Houston.
has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Doolin.
can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
On the ready.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolves. Hurt. Mustang 19. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
70 Rangers, 70 Lions.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And now it's 2nd down.
And 10.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Richardson to throw again. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
79 Broncos. Rig alert. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
24, Colts 21.
So we're down to a 3-point game, and now going to try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
1st and 10 from the 43. They put a receiver in motion right. Stroud from the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. On the ground again with Mixon. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey, uno. On the quick, right? 18. That's it. Good.
Looking to throw. This one's out to Noel, left side. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Texans only up by a few. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Second and goal from the 9 here.
All right. Motion. 18. What's that?
Motioning one of the tight ends. Mix it again. And this time the defense rallies to him. He's stopped for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Mixon on the toss. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Just a couple of yards that time, and they are well short of the end zone on 4th and goal.
Were they ever determined not to let that touchdown happen on the ground? If it happened at all. And that was a stand, Kate. 3 straight stops with their backs against the wall.
Now 1 second before they call a delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. A very short kick here from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Showtime! Let's make some noise!
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready! Viking 18!
Here he is to throw. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 42-yard line.
They're going to call their final timeout here, just 9 seconds to go. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
He'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey, set up. Ready.
Now to throw. It's intercepted. That will do it. Christian Harris picks it up. And the Texans make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Texans come away with the road win. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Indy.